Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit.
Hey, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch. Don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. U.P.K top, dawg. Certified road
All right, clap, clap, clap it up. Y'all about to show me how to shout all the brothers. Y'all show me how to shout all the sisters. This is the Monday night history class, I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta, under Commanding General YAHANNA. You know, and it's in tonight's class, it's like there goes a lot of that goes on in the music industry. And I brought it up the other night. Like, it's like, a lot of our people, our music has been taken from us. A lot of our music, has been copied. We don't have a lot of us, especially back in the 40s and 50s. A lot of our people, haven't been able to own their own copyrights. Very few. If they did, it was like very, very few. And it's like we all know who runs the music industry. The Jewish man. So, Jewish meaning ish, meaning pertaining to be like, But we know that we're the real true Jews. Jew is short for Judah, and they run around calling themselves Jews or Jewish, like Israel only has one tribe. It's 12 tribes, and part of that 12 tribes is the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. But they run around, they talking about, they the Jews and all that, in reality they're not, and we can prove that. Because even y'all about Shem y'all Shabrakatha.
Shalom, Adawan. Shalom, Adawan. Y'all about Shem y'all Shabrakatha, sir.
Y'all about Shem y'all Shabrakatha, my man.
Come,
sir. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, Adawan. No complaints here.
All right, most high in Christ. Same here.
All
right. Slakia, anyone call in for the conference call? All right, no sweat. All right, I was just saying, the Jewish man, I don't know if you was listening or not.
Come, sir.
Oh, okay. So with that, can you pick me up at Revelations 2:9?
Come, sir.
Because it's like, no matter what we do, it's like they always want to put their hand into our business. They think that we need them. We don't need them. Everybody run around acting like they the greatest thing on this earth, when they're the biggest piece of craps walking around God's great green earth. All they do is trick people, deceive, lie. The biggest criminals walking around, and as a matter of fact, that's what that song Michael Jackson made. They don't care about us. That's who it was about. The mistreating of how the Jewish man treats them, in the music industry. Even in the movies. If you ever watched the movie Mo Better Blues, when they went to go try to get I think it was Spike Lee's character Shorty, he tried to go get a raise for Bleak, and they was like, the first thing they said was, you want to try to take money out of our kids. No, we got kids to feed, yeah, but at the same time, they talking about they got a cousin, he's a good guy and all that. They got to look out for their people. Yeah. That's why, and all this money that y'all brothers out here making, I know you're making enough money to come together to form your own music company.
Right.
Slakia, anybody on a conference call? Someone said Slakia? I guess not. You got that for me?
Come, sir.
Go ahead, read that.
Come. The book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Right, stop right there. Right. He knows our tribulations. He knows our works. You know, but no matter what, we still rich. Why are we rich? Because in the future we're going to get the kingdom. We're going to get the kingdom. Slakia. When Christ returns with them angels and them chariots, hey, he about to burn this place down. And we get on in our kingdom. Hey, look, we got to be rich.
That's right.
You know, we're going to be the ones on top. We're going to be the ones ruling.
That's right.
You know, he knows our poverty. He knows our tribulations.
Yeah.
Tribulation, you know, the problems, the troubles that we're going through. He knows. Believe you me, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows better than what we know.
Con.
Hold on 1 second. Halak, I'm going to put you down for attendance.
The water, sir.
All right. I got you down, Halak.
Con, sir.
Right. You know, he knows our problems. He knows our troubles. He knows our poverty. He knows how poor we are. How a lot of us, a lot of our people are homeless. You know, fatherless, motherless.
Yeah.
You know, and orphanages. You know how these churches is. How can I put that? Messing with our children. You know, even in a lot of these orphanages, I won't doubt if assaults are going on. Children. I don't care how nice and pretend like those people try to play like they just so nice and gentle. They don't do no wrong. But we all know that's a lie.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, read.
Con. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Right. Read that again.
Con, sir. And I know the blasphemy.
Stop right there. He knows the lies, the blasphemy. You know how you badmouth us and try to make out that you're us, that you're the real Jews, you're the real Israelites. You know, he knows the blasphemy, the lies. You know, the mockery, all that. You know, go ahead, read.
Con, sir. Of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Right. And who's the main one that always talking about they the Jews?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Would that be Amalek?
Khan. Most definitely. You know, and you also got them acorn-headed light bulb shaped head what do you call them? Ethiopians. You know, they try to claim us too. They try to claim to be us too. You know, them funny looking acorn heads. You know, but you know, they don't do it as much as Amalek, the so-called caveman. Because you know, Amalek, you know, they was the first to attack us when we was coming out of Egypt. You know, they attacked us from behind like cowards.
Right.
You know, and you know, the Most High, he hasn't forgot about them. You know, that's what he got mad at Saul about, because Saul, you know, he showed mercy to Agag, the king of Amalek, when he told him to go and destroy them. The Most High, he don't forget. Believe you me, he don't forget. He remembered their trespass, their atrocities. You know, how they came up against us, how they cowardly attacked us from behind, from the back. Salakia, no diddy. But yeah, you know, they you know, when they attacked us like cowards, you know, because you know, we had what was it, like the old ones, you know, women and children.
Yeah.
You know,
the feeble.
And go ahead.
the most feeble among us.
Right, exactly. You know, and it was like they were so wicked, they so cowardly that you wait till all the strong men, you know, the warriors, you know, you wait till we came, till we wait till they came past first, and then you want to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shalom, Lord of Christ. Y'all about to show me how to shot Brakatha.
Y'all about
Look at that, yo, man. I mean, Slovakia. Slovakia. Congratulations again on your name, brother.
The water, sir. The water, sir.
Most High in Christ.
Slovakia for the young man. I didn't mean to call you young man.
Shalom, trooper. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Rakatas.
Shalom, y'all. Shalom, y'all. Shabbat Barakatah. Trooper Halak. What's going on, brother?
Another day in Babylon.
That's right.
Right. Hey, Yaqua. Hey, have you been listening to what we was talking about?
No, sir. I just come in.
Okay, we just catching up to date. We talking about the Jewish man, how he claims to be us, you know, and how he has his hand in the music industry.
God.
You know, and how he was a coward and attacked us from behind. All the feeble, you know, the young ones, the women, you know. Well, after when we left Egypt, you know, they was the first to attack us, you know. And Saul was supposed to, when he went to war with them, he's supposed to have destroyed them completely. But he showed mercy. He showed favoritism to the king.
Right.
You know, to King Agag. You know, he's supposed to destroy all the sheep, all the cattle, all the people. They're supposed to have been completely destroyed. We wouldn't even have to be dealing with these people right now.
Right.
You know, if Saul would have done his job, if he would have done his job, if he would have been obedient to the Most High, you know, these people, man, these people should be non-existent.
Right. That's right.
You know, and you got that cat. What's that cat? Haman. Right. You know, he was a vizier to King Xerxes during the Persian Empire. Right. You know, if it wasn't for Mordecai and Esther, boy, hey, look. You know, we probably would have been wiped out. All because King Saul allowed Agag to live. And then he went on to, you know, eventually he went on to have children, you know. They came back, you know, as a nation again, as a tribe. You know, that's where Haman came about. You know, and that's how you got Amalek today and all these other Edomites running around. And True a lot. You got that article for me?
Come, sir.
All right, go ahead and read some of that.
Come. The title: Jewish Influence in Rhythm and Blues. Though the music itself developed in African American communities, the Jewish influence in rhythm and blues, particularly in terms of the music's presentation to a wider audience, was important. According to the Jewish writer, music publishing executive, and songwriter Arnold Shaw, during the 1940s in the United States, there was generally little opportunity for Jews in the WASP-controlled realm of mass communications, but the music business was wide open for Jews as it was for blacks.
Right. You know, but you got to look at it. You know, just like the article says, you know, they use their influence. They, you know, they because they're the Jewish and because they claim us and because they used our book against us, and not just us, but the whole world.
Yeah.
You know, got everybody thinking that they're us. You know, and they using our book to the fullest extent. You know, to get ahead. You know, even though it wasn't open to them, just like it wasn't open to us, but yet, what did they do? They used their influence. They went and got their people. You know, their people came together. And you're gonna find out, you know, what happened as you read the article. Read any more on that?
Khan, sir.
Go ahead, read.
Khan. Jews played a key role in developing and popularizing African American music, including
Go ahead.
including rhythm and blues, and the independent record business was dominated by young Jewish men and some women who promoted the sounds of Black music.
Right. See already. You know, they taking our music. And the thing about it is, they know that we couldn't get copyrights and patents. It was hard for us to get that. And they knew that. So there's no surprise if they went ahead and took our music, made records, you know, and printed their labels and stuff on it.
Right.
You know, to make money off of us. Even back then, they was making money up off of us.
Yeah.
You know, even the women, they know exactly what they was doing.
Yeah.
You know, and even then, you know, just like today, you know, a lot of us, you know, ain't trying to be in poverty, ain't trying to be impoverished, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do something to make money.
Khan, sir. Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
If I could, sir. That brings to mind that movie Cadillac Records.
Exactly. Exactly.
I remember the brother, I think he was he had confronted the Edomite and you know, telling him his money wasn't right. And the Edomite said, I'll buy you another car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They try to appease him, you know, by buying them little material things, you know, rather than giving him the money that is due to him. I yield.
Right. Exactly. You know, I'll give you a little trinket, a little gift, and a lot of us still fall for that today.
Right. Khan.
You know, they get a little jewelry, a little money, you know, they let them get a little car, a house. And as you said, you know, when he confronted them, you know, and what's one of the main things he said? Oh, well, you know, I had to flip the bill for the concerts, for traveling, this, that, and the third.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You ain't said none of this before. Well, ain't none of this in the contract. And if you look at NWA, the way what's that Jewish cat with NWA? That's the same way he did this. That's the same way he did NWA.
Jerry Heller.
Just thank you. The water, Jerry Heller. Yeah. Another so-called Jewish man.
Yeah.
I don't even want them. They don't even deserve to be called Jew. Jewish.
That's right.
Nah, nah. I feel that, you know, to me, that's very disrespectful just to even call them Jews or to even say Jew. You're Jewish. And then I don't even want you to be Jewish.
Right.
I just want you to be what you are, Amalek, an Edomite, a caveman. But yeah, you know, and a lot of us, you know, we can't sit at the table with these people, man. You know, we want to make deals with them. They don't even keep their deals. Look at all the treaties that they broke.
Right.
You know, with the Gadites, the so-called, or the First Nations people, I should say. You know, they don't honor their contracts. They don't honor their treaties.
La.
You know, look how many brothers I went broke because they messed them over. because they, they came up with other stipulations. They changed, every time you turn around, they changing a stipulation in the contract. You didn't read the fine print.
Right.
This, that, and the third. They know how to get over it. Go ahead, read some more on that, Halak.
Come on, sir. Let's see. So, like it, Adam, I think that's the entire article, sir.
All right, hold on. Get me to where it says business practice and relations with black artists.
Oh, so like it, sir. Come on, sir. Business practice and relations with black artists. The prevailing narrative of the historical record has described the unfair treatment of black performers by the men who ran the post-war music industry. The most
Go ahead, read.
Come on, sir. The most controversial among them were the Jewish owners of independent record companies. That's
right. Stop right there.
Come on.
Right. And you notice it says post-war, right?
Come on.
Because look how they was treated back then in the 40s under what is that, Nazi Germany? Look how they was treated. Then they turn around and look how they did us. And see, and when you look at it, that's what Hitler was talking about. When Hitler said he was trying to save the world, when he blamed them for when Germany first fell and during World War II, he was right to blame them. Because see, Hitler was a so-called Jew himself, a Jewish man, Slovakia. He was a so-called Jewish man himself, but he found out that he wasn't. He found out that you got to be a so-called Black American in order to be a Jew.
Right.
And that's what he was trying to tell them. Well, a lot of people don't realize that Hitler considered them to be traitors, because as he was trying to tell them and let them know, hey, look, we're not the real Jews.
That's right.
The real Jews is right there in America.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's the reason why that if I may, that's the reason why they don't hold Hitler's name up right now, because they don't want people to start researching it. Is that right?
Right, exactly. We're not even supposed to know what we know now. But thanks to the Most High, thanks to Christ, thanks to Commanding General YAHANNA,
that's
for
right,
keeping this truth going. Hey, look, to where we are today.
Right.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of the Most High. That's the beauty of being an Israelite. That's the beauty of the I.S.U.P.K. That's
right.
The beauty of the generals, when them not dropping their sword.
Come.
That's the beauty of the original 7 heads who started I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
So we can learn these scriptures, learn who we are.
That's right.
So
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, it seemed like that they just stole from us, because it seemed like they only promote the stuff where we violent towards each other. Like, and at the end, they make sure you don't make no real money. Like, they only ones they let make money is the ones who go with what they call it, with their agenda, like the Oprahs, the Tyler Perrys, like that. But if you like a pro, like it seems like if you're a pro-black brother, like or even a cracker like Hitler, they try to tell the truth. They don't want your name spoken after you gone.
Forget about it.
Exactly. And and it's like, because you look at the Edomites, like Eminem and who was the first cat? Beastie Boys. What's that other cat that was out? It was he went by the name of Everlast. He wound up being in a group called what's the name of that group? They made a song called Jump Around. No, no, not Cypress Hill. House of Pain. That was the name of the group. You know, you see, they didn't have them talk about because that's their people anyway. And if you notice, they didn't have them talk about being drug addicts.
Right.
Women being floozies. Their women being floozies. They didn't talk about unaliving each other, shooting each other, being at each other's throat. They ain't gonna allow that for their people, but they surely will make money off of our people and have our people doing that.
So lucky, Adawan.
Go ahead.
That's a heavy point, Adawan, because if you look at the money that the Beastie Boys made, even though they had no talent, they couldn't rap, but for some reason that record was selling. And
right.
So you ask yourself, why would they not keep putting out albums? Is because they didn't like you say, they don't want the image that the Beastie Boys was putting out that was influencing their own. They didn't want to continue. They didn't want to put money behind the destruction of their own people.
Exactly.
So I yield. That was heavy that you brought that out, though, sir.
Right. That's heavy that you should say that, because they're not going to pay, because, hey, look, they're not going to pay money for that. Like you said, their own people. Nah, they ain't going to pay for their own people to talk about destroying themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Suck it. And if you notice, like, you can see the gradual change in how the music started weaning from being positive to talking about, the things that's going on in our communities, how we getting treated by the cops, to all of a sudden, we got beef with each other to the point where, we start being unalive, like Biggie and Tupac. Like brothers just start unaliving each other, shooting each other, and all of a sudden, everybody want to be a drug addict. Everybody want to sip on syrup. Our women want to be half naked just to just to make it.
Yeah.
When before our women, hey, these female rappers didn't have to. It wasn't half naked.
La.
And Little Kim, she didn't start being dressing like a floozy and acting like the way she did until after Biggie was unalive. Because Biggie didn't play that. Biggie wasn't allowing her to be half naked. Even though she tried to with him, he wasn't allowing that. And that's why a black man needs to be, that's why a black woman needs a black man, for that guidance, to prevent her from doing being a floozy, to prevent her from wanting to dress like that, to act the way she act. And you look at our women now, the Megan Thee Stallion, the what's her name? Glorilla or whatever her name is. Glowworm, go with something. Glow 8. Her who else? What's that other girl?
The
Cardi
city.
B. Who? Oh yeah, Cardi B. Go ahead, Napash. I.S.U.P.K, right. But yet these women, they don't want their children, they don't want their daughters and their sons to look at their music, and they want their daughters to be running around like them. As we always say, you want our kids to, y'all want our kids to listen to your music, to support you. That. Right. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, I'm just sitting there listening to you talking, and I'm thinking about how the black women used to be, and it seemed like it just got worse and worse. Like I was thinking about the old Queen Latifah, that UNITY, and then that
Right.
and there was one that Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls with TLC. They'd never let a song like that come out these days. Them oppressors, they don't want that kind of music to come out to help our people think. They just wanted all destruction.
Right. And see, just like China Monet, everybody want to be against that sister because that's not the norm.
Right. That's it.
You know, she going against the norm, going against the grain. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Comic-Con.
I mean, you would think, especially for black women, you would think they would be the main supporters.
Right.
You know, you would think that they would be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like this song. Like, you know, but if she was to talk about something wicked being half naked and all that and this, that, and the third, they'd be like, yeah, live your best life. That's right, girl. All that there. Snap their fingers and, you know, how they move their neck and all that, their head and their neck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, yeah, they be jumping for joy.
Right.
You know, it's like we just got so, boy, just so destroyed that it's like, do we even care anymore? Huh. Hey, read some more on that for me, Halak.
Comic-Con, sir. Comic-Con, sir. Record company owners. Let's see. Record company owners such as Herman Lubinsky had a reputation for exploiting black artists, and only a few Jewish owners were never accused of dealing unfairly with the black artists they recorded.
Right, stop right there. Yeah, you think about that. Because you look at it, they got their little Jewish lawyer that they can go to help them with contracts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got their people that can negotiate.
Right.
You know, they had us thinking that we getting the best deal.
Right.
You know, when all you was doing was greasing up to F us over.
Comic-Con, sir.
You know, hey, look, you know, this lets you know that this has been going on for decades, since the 40s, and this is what, 2024?
Right.
Man, that's a long time. Slock, did anyone chime in on the conference call? All right, no sweat. But yeah, you know, this has been going on for, oh man.
Yeah.
Come on, since post-war? Whoo-wee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boy. And they didn't do nothing but kept perfecting it over the years.
Right.
You know, go ahead, read some more on that.
Comic-Con, sir. The sometimes morally dubious business practices of men like Lubinsky and
Hold on, read that again. The what?
The sometimes morally dubious.
Wow, morally dubious.
Right.
Ooh. Go ahead, read.
But Salaki, I don't want, if I could go back to the sentence prior.
Go ahead.
It says record company owners such as Herman Lubinsky had a reputation for exploiting black artists, and only a few Jewish owners were never accused of dealing unfairly.
Exactly.
So they said out of all the Jewish business record executives, only a handful of them was never accused of being shady. That means everybody else, all the rest of them, was accused of being shady. And what comes to mind is you could also say the same thing. Only a few Jewish landlords have never been accused of being slumlords.
Right. Exactly. And it sounds like the reason is because they probably was non-Jewish. They might have been non-Jewish. But if they was Jewish, they probably just took one for the team.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
They may have had a black woman.
Right. Right. Give that brother a hand. Exactly, brother.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
And another way is like they like for example, like when they try to defeat the Native Americans, they'll give a few of them guns and money and tell the rest of them y'all surrender, and we know we'll take care of y'all too. So to make a long story short, they always gotta let a nigga or two be rich so they can look like they ain't racist or something like that. Like the Oprahs and the Tyler Perrys. So maybe them few that wasn't accused of being a racist or whatever. Maybe they was just dealing with them Tyler Perrys and them Oprahs.
Right.
Exactly. You know what? Give that brother a hand. You know what? Yeah. Hey, most likely you probably right. Exactly. And and a lot of times I can't blame the brothers and the sisters back there because a lot of them, they probably didn't have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still no excuse for you to treat them people like to treat them brothers and sisters like that. Because they don't think we that smart anyway. They don't think we that intelligent.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I hate to say it, but a lot of times, you dangle a little gift or anything that glitters, we think it's gold. We'll go for it.
Yeah.
Not Go ahead. You got something to say?
Nah, sir.
All right, come. Hey, Yaqua.
Come.
Hey, do me a favor. Get me Deuteronomy 7:2. And see, this is why you can't sit down with these people. You can't negotiate with them. This is why all these brothers and sisters that got millions of dollars, y'all could be starting your own company. You ain't even got to be dealing with these people. Like Kanye had brought it out about them people, man. Like, I don't see why he didn't go to other brothers and say, hey, look, let's start our own. Like, we don't need these people. We just think that we need them, that they just so special. There's nothing special and spectacular about these people. If any people on this planet is special, it's us. It's the Israelites, the so-called Black and Spanish American Indians, or the First Nations people, I should say. We're the ones that's special. Damn, then. You got that for me?
Khan out of Wakar.
Go ahead, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them.
Right. Hold on, Salakia. Let me make sure I gave you the right one.
But I like that one though. I like that one anyway though, Adawan.
God, hey, look, I feel you on that.
Read that again, Trooper.
Right, read that again.
If I may. That was kind of Deuteronomy 7, verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them.
What the Lord said? Right, come.
Right. Oh, you have something to say, Halak?
No, I'm just Salaki Adawan. I was just gonna say what the Most High say to do to the Amalekites.
Right.
Utterly destroy them.
Right, Khan, that's it. Go ahead, read.
Khan Wakar. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
Right. That's what we supposed to do. That's what Saul was supposed to have done.
Khan.
You know, we wouldn't even have to be dealing with these people like that right now. He said, smite them, utterly destroy them, make no covenant with them. Make no deals. Don't sit at the table and negotiating with these people. For what?
Right.
You know, we reading how they doing us. And we know how they doing us. You know? Hey, look. Just like the Michael Jackson song goes, they don't care about us. No, that's what he made that song about. Michael Jackson, he knew. Eventually, Prince knew, but for Prince, it was too late.
Too late.
You know, he started waking up. He started realizing, hold on, wait a minute. You know, things they got me doing, how they got me dressed, how they got me dressing to make money. They ain't got to deal with this. What we got, they ain't got to deal with what the artists deal with. All they got to do is sit back and take their money and get over on them, find ways to get over on them. You know, we can use them as much as possible to make money off of them. You know, and then when they get to the age where, you know, they can't, you know, really move and sing and all that like they used to, you know, now it's time for them to sit back, you know, hey, look, in the end, what do they got to show for it?
Nothing.
Right. You know, ain't no telling how broke a lot of these brothers really are and these sisters.
It's a lot, Go
ahead.
To go on what you're saying is like you just making me think about how they should feel real. What's that word? Ashamed to die white and soft and skin bleached and all, wearing high heels. That should feel shameful. Like it's sad for the brothers to go out like that, Michael Jackson and Prince. But you know, you said they get to an old age, and they start realizing, dang, what I do all this for? What I even got? And like, you know, you die in some high heels with your face. Like now you probably wishing you would have stayed you would have stayed black, dark skinned and manly through it all. I would think so.
Right.
You should be ashamed.
Well, you got something to say, Halak?
Khan, sir. I was gonna, if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
There was a movie about it was the New Edition movie. And,
right, I remember that.
And one of them brothers, you know, all of them ended up jacked up. Their money ended up all them for the most part. But one of them in the movie, he was asking one of the executives what was going on with his money, and the executive was like, "Hey, this is just, you know, this is how the game works. You know, you only get pennies on a dollar." So he turned around and found some young black boys called Boys the Men, and he did the same thing he beat them with the contract the same way that the people was beating him with the contract. You know what I'm trying to say, Adamar?
I got you. I understand what you're saying.
So, because Boys the Men, they sold millions of records, you know, and they jacked up because one of the guys from one of the brothers from New Edition signed them, and instead of setting them up to where they would be and doing right by them, because he know how it feel. You know, if somebody mess you around, you know, you supposed to, and you get in a position to do right, you know, you supposed to do right because you know how it feel like being messed around. You don't supposed to run the same game on your people that was ran on you But that's how them brothers, that's how the brothers in the music industry, that's how they be doing. That's how Diddy be doing. That's how L.A. Reid did TLC. They broke all the millions of records they done sold. But that's how our people be doing when they getting in position.
Exactly. And you know what? That was very unbrotherly. You should have been a brother and be like, hey, look, you know, hey, look, this, such and such, this how this goes and that goes, and he should have been a better guide to them.
Right.
Like you said, knowing what happened to them, hey, look, you should have treated your brother better than that.
Right.
That's very unbrotherly. And Napash, we got any comments, any questions online? Any comments? All right. Hey. All right. Hey, so water for everyone that checked in. Hey, shalom, sis. The water for checking in. All right. Hey. 24/7. That's my 24/7 crew. Hey. Shalom, Lord of Christ, Adawan. But yeah, that's real messed up. That's you could have been more brotherly than that.
Beat your own brothers out of their publishing.
Right. Well, see, and that's a good prime example. Want to be like Master. I want to be like the caveman.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that's not how you go about it. But yeah, just like Saul, like I was saying, Saul, he was supposed to utterly smoke them. He was supposed to just take everything out: the cattle, the insects, the fleas, the people, the babies, the old ones, the young ones, all of them. They're supposed to be gone, destroyed, wiped out. Wasn't none of them supposed to be walking around today. The Most High, he ain't forget, just like he don't forget now. You think he ain't gonna send Christ back to get us up out of here? Hey, cause look, I'm telling you, this time is getting, boy, Esau's time, the devil, his time, boy, it's getting shorter and shorter.
Right.
But yeah, we're not supposed to make covenants with them. Go ahead and drop down to 3.
Con, I don't want to come. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
What?
Thy daughter shall not give unto his son, nor his daughter shall thou take unto thy son.
Read that again. We're not supposed to do what?
Kind of want to come. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter shall not give unto his son, nor his daughter shall thou take unto thy son.
Stop right there. Kanye, Venus Williams, Halle Berry, Tiger Woods. Who else? Lamar Odoms, Charles Barkley.
Right.
Hey, look, we ain't supposed to be making marriages with them, let alone a covenant with them, to negotiate with them, to sit down at the table with them. Oh no. We ain't supposed to be doing none of that. This is a law from the Most High. God said, no, don't do it.
That's right.
And you read in the article the end result of why we should not. You see the lives of how these brothers and sisters is turning out, of why we should not. OJ, look how his life turned out. And not only that, but when you make marriages with these people, that is true. They take us away from the Most High. They take us away from worshiping God.
Right.
Right.
You know, they got that what is that? Love is love, that Christianity. It don't matter who you love. God loves everybody. Now you sitting up here worshiping Caesar Borgia.
Yeah.
Their God, their Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that Christ is a black man. We know that the Most High is a black man.
That's true.
You know who the true Israelites are.
Right.
So come on. Why would you even want to think about even wanting to be with these cavemen and these cave women? You know? Because you look at it. Have you ever seen a picture of a caveman and a cave woman?
Come on.
Now think about this. When you look at them pictures, there's a picture of how a caveman and a cave woman looks. And if you really think about it, a lot of them look the same today.
That's right.
What makes you think that they just so old, good looking, just so what do you call it, so innocent and so nice and all that. Hey, nothing good about them. They skin nasty, their hair nasty. They always got little red pimples and brown blotches and dots and all that on their faces and all on their skin. They could be 30 looking 60. This is what our people want. This is what they like. Any more on that? That it?
Come on, it's up. Deuteronomy 7, verse 4. For they will turn away thy sons from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
Exactly. And that's exactly what's happening. And that's what has happened and is still happening. Making marriages with them. Because what's the other gods that we worship? Allah, Caesar Borgia. Who else? Buddha. What's some other gods? Marrying these heathens.
The sun god Ra.
Ra, exactly. Ra, true. Yeah, that's another one. And that's exactly what we've done. And we're to the point that we don't even think that there ain't nothing wrong with these people.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got these simple Negroes out here. Oh, that's just that's the music industry. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Such and such happened to me. I can always come back. Can you really? And you wouldn't have to worry about that if you go ahead and just come together as one, as in Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. Build your own empire. Build your own record labels. Distribute your own music.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I remember Too Short. He was selling his tapes out of his trunk. A lot of brothers was doing their trunk, selling out their trunks and CDs, walking around the mall.
That's right.
Passing out, giving out samples and, asking people to buy their CDs.
Yeah.
You got the hustle in you. The only thing is now you got money. Your hustle could even be even greater because you can do it for yourself. You got the money, to print your own CDs. To have your own label, all that. Build your own studio. Well, go ahead, read some more of that article for me, Halak.
Come on, because it's finna get good, Adawan, if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
The sometimes morally dubious business practices of men like Lubinsky and Sid Nathan caused Jewish label heads to be regarded as parasites on Black culture.
Wow. Read that again.
Come on. The sometimes morally dubious business practices of men like Levinsky and Sid Nathan caused Jewish label heads to be regarded as parasites on Black culture.
Right. And you know what parasites are, right? Parasites, leeches. You know?
Culture vulture.
Right, exactly. Exactly. You know? Because, you know, morally dubious. You know, we all know what morals is, right? And dubious. Matter of fact, look that up for me, Yaqua. Look up morals and look up dubious.
Salaki, I don't want if I could. Why Trooper Yaqua do that?
Go ahead.
So this article is talking about the music industry in the goings of the music industry in the 1940s.
Right.
But it sounds like we're reading about the doings of the music industry of today.
Exactly. Exactly. Good point. And that's exactly what it is. You know, let you know ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing changed.
You know, all they did was, you know, probably pass it down from generation to generation. You know, different generation. That's probably about the only change. You know, they probably came up with some more. You know, they probably came up with some more. What you call the contracts and how to get over, how to modify the contract. You know, each generation.
Concert, if I could.
Go ahead.
It's called a 360 deal now.
Oh wow! Explain that to us, Halak.
Concert. So they used to beat you out on the contract, right?
Right.
So the brothers would be like, they would make all their money from going on tour.
Right.
You know, so they hit Dallas, they hit Houston, you know, they hit, you know, Denver, they hit Cali, you know, Chicago, and get to pocket all that money from the promoters. That, you know, that'd be all their money. But now when artists get signed, they sign a 360 degree, a 360 deal. So a 360 deal is that the record exec, the label get a piece of the whole pie. That's why it's called.
Wow.
That's why it's called 360.
Wow, the 360 degrees, a 360 degree turn.
And
Full
you
circle.
and guess who, if I'm not mistaken, guess who came up with them? Came up with the 360 deals. The oppressor Leo Cohen.
Oh wow. Wow. You know what? Why am I not surprised?
Right.
You know, why am I not surprised? And you know something? It's like that's what they do. It's like they just sit up there and just think about, you know, like I said earlier, how can we make more money off of their back?
That's right.
You know, they already taking what little that they getting.
Right.
And now you want the money, you want a piece of the pie from the tours that they do. You want the money from that. You want the money from their records. You want to have you want to own their masters, all that. I mean, wow. Hey, you got that troop?
Con out of one con.
Go ahead.
Moral. A lesson, especially one concerning what is right or prudent, that can be derived from a story, a piece of information, or an experience. The second definition, a person's standards or behavior or beliefs concerning what is and is not acceptable for them to do.
Right. Now read what dubious. Since we got that established, you know, standards, you know, what you would and wouldn't do, how far you would go. You know, because they always talk about they got a moral compass. You know, we got to have a moral compass. What morals? You don't have no morals. What morals do they have? Not none. Let me know when you got that definition, Trooper. Trooper Yaqua. All right.
Morally,
oh, go ahead. You got it?
Morally dubious is you can use it to describe something that is questionable in terms of ethics or morality. For example, the politician's decision to accept bribes to influence the election result was morally dubious. I bring up the whole definition. It's
right. Go ahead.
Sound like it means shady.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Shady deal, janky.
Come.
You know? Something, yeah, you know, like, hey, I can't trust this. This don't even sound right. Ain't nothing right about this. You know? That's where you gotta stop and you gotta think to yourself, you know, and start asking questions, you know. Like, hell, hold on.
Right.
What's up with this? Oh, you got that?
Cut out of my car.
Go ahead.
Dubious morals mean if you describe something as dubious, you mean that you do not consider it to be completely honest, safe, or reliable.
All right. Right, exactly. You know, and they know they ain't doing right. They know they do have dubious deals.
That's right.
You know, and I'm so glad they used morally dubious. I'm glad they used those words.
Come.
You know, because a lot of our people, look, they still get messed up as a matter. Yeah, like you said, that's the same thing it sounds like they're doing today.
Right.
Because you look at NWA. You know, they did the same thing. They started questioning, just like you said, New Edition, you started questioning where the money's going, where the money at.
Right.
You know, that's the same thing with NWA. They was like, hold on. You know, where's our money? Why aren't we getting paid? We supposed to get paid more than this. We're supposed to be getting paid way better than this.
Right.
And the pot. I got somebody else chiming in on the StreamYard. The water. You know, like, hey, like something ain't right here. You know, and the same thing, Jerry Howard told me the same thing, you know, about the cost of traveling, you know, tourists, you know, the going on tour and, you know, the tickets or whatever. Yeah, you got to watch them people, man.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
You know, that's so heavy. It's so heavy again, you know, because you never hear those stories about white male groups like the Backstreet Boys, you know, the Beatles. You know,
Right.
you never heard no stories about them getting cheated out of their money.
Exactly.
But when it come to our black entertainers, we hear it all the time.
You know exactly. You ain't never lied about that. Hey, how about Shimmy how shot Brakatha?
Yeah, how about Shimmy how shot Brakatha, the one?
Hey, who is that? Trooper Hakalia?
Colonel Khan.
All right. Hey, I got you down, brother.
Shalom, Trooper. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah, to my Akim.
Lord Christ, brother.
But yeah, you know. But hey, that's how them people are though. You can't trust them.
Salaki one.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and all their music is due to like we got artists back to back to back. You can name for hours who music with this classic, but I can't really think of one Elvis song, one none of their songs. You know, they all they got all their music be due to, and it's probably the ones they probably had a black person to write or help them out with. But it's like they so garbage at everything.
Con. Hey, speaking of which, did you get that link I sent you when you asked me the other night to send you that about the how Elvis? You got that? Did you take a look at it?
Sir, I forgot, sir. I apologize, sir. I apologize.
Okay. Hey, there's no way you can put it up, is it?
Yes, sir. Sir, because I'm on the phone.
All right, Con, no sweat. Oh, I would have loved for you to be able to pull that up on the screen. All right, no sweat. But yeah, you know, we're just a little video where they was talking about how Elvis, got where he got his style from a brother. You know, as hey, look, we all know that's where they got all our style from. You know, especially the blues. That was a very big influence, especially on them British bands, the British and English and England bands in England and Britain. We was especially a very big influence on them. Go ahead and read some more of that, Hawat.
Khan, sir. Khan. Lubinsky, who funded Savoy Records in 1942, produced and recorded the Carnations, the Debutantes, the Falcons, the Jive Bombers, the Robins, and many others. Although his entrepreneurial approach to the music business and his role as a middleman between black artists and white audiences created opportunities for unrecorded groups to pursue wider exposure. His business partner, Ozzy Cadena, a producer and A&R scout for Savoy Records, told an interviewer that Lubinsky hated blacks. Lubinsky, in turn, was reviled by many black musicians.
Wow, stop right there. Wow, he hated them, he reviled them. And see, and that just goes to show you.
Yeah.
The same thing as today. You know, they don't get it. Look, them people do not like us. They hate us just like the Most High hates them.
Right.
As a matter of fact, give me Romans 9-13. You know? But hey, look, that's why I say them people hate us. That showed you right there. Even unto this day. Long as they can make money off of them,
right,
and exploit them, that's all they care about. Then everything is all good. But deep down, all them people, look, we are hated. And that's why we're not supposed to sit down. Just like in Deuteronomy 7:3, 7:2, 7:3. You know, they were supposed to have been utterly destroyed. We weren't supposed to make no covenant with them, no marriages or nothing.
Right.
Them people, they know who they really are. We the ones that got to be act simple and ignorant and, thinking that, we got to love everybody and everybody love us. Like, no. And for you sisters, you ain't nothing but a, what do you call that? Sexual conquest. And you know what I learned back in the 90s is that when you got, especially these rich Jewish people, the rich Jewish man, from my understanding, what I have heard is like when their sons become of age, you know, like they would have like black maids. They would allow the son to have sex with the black maid, and she would get paid.
That's sick.
Exactly. You know, and that's all you look. You black women, but hey, look. You think these people loving just so loving you and caring about you? No. And for you brothers, ain't no different because you ain't nothing but a hustle to them. Because once they marry you, have a couple of kids with you, next thing you know, they divorcing you. And they get whatever money they get, whatever they get out of you, whatever money and all that they get, they taking it right back to their own people.
That's right.
Salaki, anyone on a conference call? All right, no sweat. You know? So, hey, stop dealing with these people, man. We got to stop dealing with these people. We got to separate.
Come on, sir.
You know?
That's right.
Hey, Trooper Yaquad, you got that for me?
Con out of one con.
Go ahead, read.
Romans 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right, as it is written in these scriptures, as written in this book. You know, as God had the as God had the prophets write it. You know, as it is written, write it down just like this. He ain't mixing his words, he ain't changing his words.
Right.
It's straight, direct to the point. Esau have I hated, but Jacob have I loved. Because he know who Esau is. We know who Esau is. Esau is the so-called pale man, the cave man, the YTE man. That's who Esau is. Idumea, Amalek, Ashkenaz. What they call it? What else they call themselves? Russian and European, British, Irish. Yeah, they don't like you either. Especially them Irish. You see how the Irish back in the what was that? When them Irish rioted it, you know, they was attacking nothing but black men and women.
Mm-hmm.
I think what was that in New York or Boston or something?
They're violent people out of one.
Exactly. And you know, them Irish, they ain't nothing but a bunch of alcoholics anyway, a bunch of drunk alcoholics.
Come.
You know, and now you know they became police officers and them Italians. You know, police officers, sergeants, and all that.
Mm-hmm. Firemen.
Exactly, firemen.
Oh, Salaki out of one.
Go ahead.
I believe it was one of the men above that was bringing out some stories that some firemen that's oppressors, because they all of them Christians, and when they get old, they try to have a conscience because they know they finna die soon, and they was talking about the little black children that they let burn up, when they used to be firemen,
Right.
and it was just an awful thing to hear,
Oh man. And you know what? I seriously wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. The woman that lied on Emmett Till, she knew she was finna die, so she said that he never touched me,
Right. He didn't say nothing to me. He didn't whistle at me.
Right.
He didn't do none of that.
And they didn't take her to jail. They still let her die in peace. But
right.
She'll be back for her judgment, though.
Exactly. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say they should have put her ass in the electric chair right there and there.
Exactly. You know what? Hey, look, I would have shown no mercy.
Right.
Yeah, she would have been locked up. All that.
Right.
You know, you responsible for this young man's unaliving.
Come on.
Because of your lies, this young boy had this young man was beat unalive.
Right.
Horribly.
Right. And I don't see why you would want to make a covenant, you know, and make marriages with these people anyway. There's nothing special or spectacular about them. And I'm going to keep on saying it. Because we got to drill this into your head, Israel. You know, for real. Hey, Chuba, go ahead and read some more of that article for me.
Come on, sir.
And Chuba Yakwa, get me Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha 6 and 13.
Come.
Go ahead, read that Halak.
Come on, sir. Historians Robert Cherry and Jennifer Griffin maintain that regardless of Lubinsky's personal shortcomings, the evidence that he treated African-American artists worse in his business dealings than other independent label owners did is unconvincing. They contend that in the extremely competitive independent record company business during the post-war era, the practices of Jewish record owners generally were more a reflection of changing economic realities in the industry than of their personal attitudes. Some Jewish company owners genuinely appreciated the music they recorded and were committed to the struggle for racial equality. I don't believe that, Adawan.
All right, exactly. Hey, stop right there. You know what? You and me both. You know, they trying to make themselves just sound so, you know, you know, we're just so nice and friendly. You know, we're the good ones.
Right.
You know, we love black people. We like them. I like black people. They're cool. They make good music. But at the same time, you're making money off our back. You try to make it, you know, where ease the pain, so to speak. You know, ease the pain up a little on them. Slocky, anyone checked in on a conference call? All right, no sweat. Right, you know, that just sounds so fake and phony. It really does. You are so right. Go ahead. You got any more to add, Halak?
I was just gonna say, you know, they'll, you know, it don't take much for them to consider themselves to be one of the good ones. They'll say something like, you know, all the other ones rob you of 99% of your money. We only took 96%.
Right.
You know,
like that's going to be a big difference.
Right.
That's going to make a big difference. You know. And Chuba Yakwa, you got that?
Con out of one con.
You know, we got to stop right there for a second. Go ahead, read that.
Ecclesiasticus 6, verse 13. Separate thyself from thy enemy.
Right.
Take heed of thy.
Stop right there. Separate thyself from thy enemy. You know, you ain't got to be dealing with them. You know, hey, look, what was it like 40 years after slavery that we built our own cities and towns?
Right.
That we had our own businesses?
Right.
Right. We didn't need them. We separated from them. They came messing with us. We didn't go messing with them. Go ahead, read.
And take heed of thy friends.
Read.
A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such in one hath found a treasure.
Hold on. Is that Ecclesiasticus
God out of Waka.
and the Apocrypha? Hold
King
on.
James Version. Ecclesiasticus 6:13.
Right. No, that's right. Hold on. Salakia. My bad. No, that's right. That's right. My bad. My bad. You good.
You good. Salakia out of one.
Go ahead.
I was about to say that was another good one though.
Right. Yeah, you good. You good. My bad. Yeah, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. You know, hey, look, I don't want them to be my friend. You know, you got to take heed to them. You know, separate from thy enemies because that's your enemy right there. You know, and we didn't know it back then how much of an enemy they actually are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was a good thing that we would separate from them. It was good that we had integration.
Right.
I mean, not integration. What do you call that? Segregation. Segregation.
Salakia, Common, sir. That's Common.
Go ahead. You got something to say?
You're right. Segregation. Common,
Right.
it was good.
Right. You know, you had to separate from them. You know, don't let them be your friends. They got to hang out with them.
Common.
You see what happens. You see what happens to a lot of our people hanging out with these Edomites. You know, we got sisters all of a sudden, you know, going to parties with them, you know, so-called fiance dating them, and you know, brothers got body parts missing, being gutted open. You know, sisters being unalive, and everybody, we don't know what happened. You know, like the sister at the what was that, the hotel, when she was found unalive, she was at a party with all them Edomites, but don't nobody know what happened. Just like the sister that, what was it, the sister that drowned in the pool, don't nobody know what happened.
Yeah.
Because you want to be friends with them, you want to date them, you want to hang out with them. Instead of separating from your enemies, knowing who your enemy is. You know, you got to know who your enemy is. You got to know that these people are no good. Let me see. You know, hold on. Yaqua, get Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10.
God out of Waka.
You know, hey, and while he's getting that, Halak, read that again where you left off. Where you left off at.
Common, sir. Milt Gabler of Commodore Records has been frequently lauded for his taste in music, support of civil rights for African Americans, and fair business practices. Sid Nathan and Leonard Chess were successful Jewish businessmen who could recognize talent, and while focused at first exclusively on profits, they were examples of record company owners who gradually developed an appreciation for the music and the artists.
Right. At the same time, getting over on them brothers.
That's right.
At the same time, you know, pocketing the money.
Right.
Hey, you got that? Your qua.
Cut out of one car.
Go ahead, read that.
Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy.
Never what?
Never trust thy enemy.
Right. Read.
For like as an iron rusts, so is his wickedness.
Right. Never trust our enemy. I don't care how good and we're the good Jewish people. We like black people. We like their music. We have a good eye for talent. We're not gonna do like the bad ones, like the other ones over there. We're not. How do you say halak? We're not gonna take 99%, 99 cents. We're not gonna just give you 99. We're just gonna, take 96%,
Right.
96 cents.
Hey, Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
So it says that they had an eye for talent. That ain't. I mean, an eye for talent just mean chink when you see talented black people, your eyes just go ching ching.
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna get a perfect example of is that guy is that man named Simon on American. He used to be on American Idol.
Right.
He made a lot of young black people into superstars.
Exactly.
But
go ahead.
But I know I doubt if they have a fair contract though.
Okay, y'all trying to get back in, I think. Right, exactly. And it's like, they come to you so friendly.
Right.
And what did they say? And what did that article say again? How friendly they was?
It says
appreciate. Go ahead.
It says it's talking like the Bible says smooth words. This article is it says Sid Nathan and Leonard Chess were successful Jewish businessmen who could recognize talent. And while focused at first exclusively on profits, they were examples of record company owners who gradually developed an appreciation for the music and the artists.
Did they really? Hey, Yaqua, read that again.
Cut out of a car. Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy.
Never trust thy enemy.
For like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness.
Right. Because eventually iron is gonna rust.
Right.
Iron is gonna rust. You leave iron sitting unattended, and you ain't keeping an eye on, you ain't watching it. That's the same thing with Esau. That's the same thing with Amalek. You gotta watch him because it's gonna rust eventually. It's gonna show what he's really about, what he's really up to, what he's really after.
Mm-hmm.
He come to you all nice and friendly, smoking mirrors. Smoking mirrors. Come to you all nice and friendly and, hey, I'm your friend. We can make money together.
Right.
Let's sit down and, let's have a sit down and negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't need no lawyer. You don't need nobody looking out. Just sign on the dotted line. Never mind the fine print. Go ahead.
Concert. They Adawan, they say we're gonna introduce you to a wider audience.
All right. Exactly.
Then next thing they trying to get you to put on a dress, trying to get you to water down your lyrics.
Resting. Always resting like the iron. So lock you out of one.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it made me think of so many people popping up my head while y'all speaking. I'm thinking about the enemy. You know, like how they did Nick Cannon, and then even Kanye. He thought he had a friend in the shoe business,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they turned the light switch out and made him apologize.
You know, and because if you look at it, history, it don't just reflect for what was going on then, but it also reflects in the future of what's going on today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and those are some good examples. You sure enough right. You ain't lying about that. Ain't the posh. Take over right quick. But yeah, you know, read that again, Yaquan.
Con out of one con. Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust our enemy, for like his iron rust, so is his wickedness.
The like you bring out earlier, you can't trust our enemies because of there's say some smooth things to you, and turn around and turn around and get you killed or have our own brothers and sisters kill each other,
Right.
and and have our children's minds corrupted by by promoting over sexualizing our children.
Right.
Maybe our children grow up too fast.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Because I say that because I have a nephew who's 3 years old. He already having the bad habit of talking back to his grandmom, that's my mom and my niece, her son. They already got a bad habit of that because of all they do is watch stuff on TV, stuff on YouTube, on the Nintendo, just let them watch it because they don't want to play, they don't want to be bothered and stuff like that. Because they can never trust our enemies because of we're gonna grow up in a society, we're gonna be killing each other. We're gonna start saying, I hate these type of black folks. I want to be the token Negro. Yeah, go ahead.
Come, sir, you right.
Yeah, and with that, I'm gonna pass the class back to Officer Marsaw.
That's right.
Hey, that's an excellent point. Because you look at it, a lot of us will go against each other. You know? Especially if you got a brother that thinks that he's more exceptional than the next brother. And, some brothers might be more exceptional than the next brother. When they say, their eye for talent, you can make your own people your enemy. Look at how so many groups have turned on each other, got into fights and split up and broke up.
Right.
There's a lot of good groups back then. Due to jealousy and envy, has split up.
That's right. You're right.
And a lot of time Esau just might have his hand in it.
That's true.
But yeah, read some more of that article for me, Halak.
Come, sir. In 1949, the Cincinnati Post reported how Nathan's business policies subverted Jim Crow segregation, while Chess's part ownership of local Black-oriented radio station WVON helped foster good relations between the Black and white communities in Chicago.
Stop right there. Halak. Yaqua. Hey, read verse 11 for me.
Ecclesiastes, verse 12, chapter 12, verse 11. Thou he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Stop right there. Though he humbled himself.
Mm.
You see how you hey, read that again for me, Halak?
Common concert. While Chess's part ownership of local black-oriented radio station WVON helped foster good relations between the black and white communities in Chicago.
Read, hey, stop right there. Yaqua. Read that for me again. Verse 11.
Cut out one con. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 11. Thou he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right. Though he crouch himself and humble himself. Oh, how you doing? You know, extend his hand. Bowing, oh, how you doing? You know, trying to, you know, talk all nice and soft and friendly and bowing down, you know, humbling himself. You know, you got to be wary of that. Watch him, take heed. Especially when it's Esau and he come being extra friendly and so act like he just so caring. You know, we got to have good relations with each other. We, you know, we're here we're in America together. You know, you didn't suffer with us. You didn't suffer with my people suffer. You can't feel our pain.
Right.
You know, you want to humble yourself and try to be all super friendly and all that. No, take heed. Be wary of that. Watch yourself. Read some more of that, Halak.
Common concert. There were also Jews in the music business who considered themselves black culturally.
What?
There were also Jews in the music business who considered themselves black culturally.
Yaqua, Revelations 3 and 9.
Cut out of one con. Revelations, verse 3 and 9.
And while he's let me know when you get it.
Come on, I got it.
All right, go ahead, read.
Revelations, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not.
Which say they are what?
Which say they are Jews and are not.
And what color are the Jews?
The Jews is black.
Right. And Halak, read that again.
Khan. There were also Jews in the music business who considered themselves black culturally.
Stop right there. Yaqua, read that again.
Con out of one con. Behold, I will make them out of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and they are not.
Right. To make them out of the synagogue of Satan. Because that's what they came from. They are the devil. They are the devil. They are their father, the devil, Salakia. They are their father, the devil. How are you going to try to say you feel that you are black? No, you ain't nowhere near none of us. The real Jews are black.
That's right.
You're the synagogue of Satan.
Khan.
You know, our music, hey, look, the blues. Why they call the blues? Because it's singing about our sorrows. You know the things that they go through tribulations and troubles. You can't feel that. You ain't going. Your problems is not our problems. I mean, it's you got the gall to even the audacity to compare yourselves to us.
That's right.
That's right.
Well, you have something to say, Halak?
Con out of one. You know, it's like a horse that you put in the race, and that horse win you a whole lot of money all the time. You know, you grow to love that horse. You know, it's a prize horse. So
right.
So you know that's all the relationship is. You know that this is talking about. You know, they grow to they love us because we are good money makers. You know.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
but that's about it. But they don't want you, man. They ain't gonna get a daughter to you. You know.
Exactly. You ain't never lying.
You know, let their daughter bring one of us home. You know.
Oh man, they will go crazy.
Right.
And Yaquan, go back to Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, or 12 and 11, where we left off at. Hey, read some more. Hold on, Slakia, Yaquan, Slakia. Hey, read some more on that, Halak.
Come on, sir. It's finna get good too, even better. But Jewish. I'm gonna start from the beginning. There were also Jews in the music business who considered themselves black culturally, but Jewish in their roles as entrepreneurs who managed black singing groups. Jewish creative people in the industry, artists, arrangers, producers, and songwriters also sometimes prefer to mask their ethnic background and assume an African American cultural identity. According to Jerry Wexler, these men identified with black culture, spoke and carried themselves as if they were black, and married black women.
Wow. Ain't that about a bitch? That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah.
Because you look at it, there was a sister named what was her name? Minnie Ripperton. You know, that's how she got her last name. She married one of them executives, one of the music executives. Matter of fact, her daughter is what the heck was his name? Matter of fact, Minnie Ripperton, she married there was a dude named Rudolph. His last name was Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
Because her daughter's an actress, you know. She plays on she's on Saturday Night Live. Matter of fact, she played in that movie Grown Ups with Chris Rock and them. Her name is Maya Rudolph. She's an Edomite. She's the result of that.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever y'all get a chance to look up Maya Rudolph. You know, her mother died, I think her mother died of cancer, I believe. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Out of one. Then Diana Ross and Mariah Carey do the same thing?
Right, Diana Ross, right. She married an Edomite. Because her daughter's an Edomite.
Khan.
You know? Oh yeah, Mariah Carey. You know, that sister, she married an Edomite for a minute.
Right.
I don't think she had kids with him though.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think she was just married to him. But yeah, you know, and all the years she kept saying, you know, they were stealing music from her and stuff, songs from her, and came to find out that she was right. I think the Edomite had something to do with it.
Mm.
You know? So yeah, man, you gotta watch these people. Hey, Yaqua, where we left off at 11? Hey, pick me back up at 11.
Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right, read.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
Right. You know how a looking glass, how it might be dirty and you really can't see good through it? When you wipe it down and you can see real clear, that's how that is. Just like my glasses, like if I was to wipe my glasses, like I can't see real good. But when I wipe my glasses and clean them, I can see real good. I can see just exactly who I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that just think of it like that. Like you can see all the bull crap, all the bullshit from Esau. You can see all that.
Hey, Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
These be the same men that be calling these black women when they in the bedroom. They be calling. I don't want to get us. I don't want to get the channel strike.
Right.
But we know what they be calling these black women in the bedroom.
Exactly. And if not in the bed, it's behind their back.
Con.
You know, we got to learn that. Hey, Napash, any comments online? Questions, comments? Just checking in. Okay. Oh, hey, Shalom, Lord of Christ, sis. The water for checking in. The water to all everybody that checked in online. Hey, the water. I appreciate it. You know, but yeah, exactly, Halak. Hey, read some more of that article.
Con, sir. These men identified with black culture, spoke and carried themselves as if they were black, and married black women. Jerry Lieber, who grew up in lower class West Baltimore, where his mother opened a grocery store in a black neighborhood, once commented, "I felt black. I was, as far as I was concerned."
Wow. Culture vultures. The vagabonds of the earth. Always want to steal somebody's culture. Always want to be, what do you call it, a $5 Indian. They want to call themselves Irish. They want to call themselves Scottish. They want to be us.
Mm-hmm. Setting up the neighborhood bodegas on the corner in our neighborhood.
Right. They go so far as to claim to be Cuban and Puerto Rican and all that. Like, are you serious? Go ahead.
How could he ever really feel black and he owned a neighborhood grocery store? Ain't no brother. We don't own a neighborhood grocery store, man.
You know. Exactly.
It's a lock here. I don't want if I could.
Go ahead.
That's because we are such hospitable people. It's always growing up in the hood. It's always like one or two, white kids that maybe they was like poor white trash. They couldn't afford to, they own people didn't accept them, so they lived in our neighborhood, and we let them. It's always like one or two we let run with us. We let play basketball with us at the park. So he grew up, this little dirty white boy, he grew up wearing his pants sagging, you know what I'm saying, thinking, trying to talk hip and everything. This is what this talking about. This him.
That's exactly. And you know what? And I've seen that plenty of times. Where you got to eat them like trying to walk like us, trying to be like us, all that. You see it in the music videos.
Don't come.
You can see it in the music videos. They want to be us so bad, but they hate us at the same time. As long as they can make money out of it, that's all they care about. Any questions? Any comments? Any questions? Any comments online? All right. With that, I pass the class over. The police officer, the Pashkaya.
The I.S.U.P.K security announcement. Where the I.S.U.P.K started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they'll live for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. In any traumatization, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment, book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My I.S.U.P.K, that means 10 in the Hebrew. Timothy said, every penny and increase the Lord gives you, give to the church department of teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priests not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. Next uncomplicated is going to be the feast of first fruits. It's going to be a space for 50 days. Remind Aki might walk in and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be tripping in school, throwing on black boots, shirt, pant, headband, or scarf with that, give one curse salute to the teacher, men's wear. Imagine Sabak, Imagine Rock, Yahweh, I just said in the Hebrew, may the Most High in the name of Christ bless you. God, top me hands down. Give one curse salute to the sister online. Men's wear. Imagine Sabak, Imagine Rock, Yahweh, Well, I just said to the sister online, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all top me hands down, class dismissed.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, Lord in Christ.
I'm on the Christ. On Christ.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes.